What are the secrets behind the success of this particular woman that allowed her to become a self-billionaire? Having an amassed $4.4 billion fortune in the real estate, the media mogul Oprah Winfrey is the most successful businesswoman in America. Estimates indicate that the total income of the richest American woman in 2022 will be $500 billion. Even though it's now 2022, the list of the richest people in the US hasn't changed much. The list of the top 10 wealthiest women in one of the world's leading economies is the same in 2019 as in 2018. As expected, the list includes self-made billionaires and women who inherited huge fortunes from famous companies. Together, they have a net worth of more than $100 billion. Also discussed are some popular names with dynastic presence, followed by famous wives, stockholders, and successful female businesswomen. In 2022, who are the top 10 wealthiest women in America? How prosperous are they in reality? And how did they amass such wealth? Let's discover. Number 10. Diane Kempler. Mrs. Kempler is widely recognized as a wealthy real estate investor and major shareholder in her family's enterprise. She and her three siblings, one of the greatest real estate portfolios in the United States, now own over 1,900 residential and commercial properties in New York. Her estimated net worth for 2017 was $3.1 billion, and she added retail and office space in Madison Avenue and many Upper East Side co-ops to her list of leading rentals. Diane and her sister led the company's residential leasing business, but Diane resigned a few years ago owing to major health problems. She currently has no active position in the department but oversees a 17% share in the World Trade Center developments. Number 9. Christy Walton. Net worth $4 billion. Christy Rush Walton is the wife of John Walton, one of Sam Walton's sons. Her net worth is unknown, but it's likely over $4 billion. Her fortune isn't just from Walmart shares. She also benefits from her husband's first solar stake. The couple has one kid, Lucas. Christy Walton is active in philanthropic organizations such as the Philanthropy Roundtable and the National Association of Trustees and Employees. She has donated approximately $1.6 billion to education through her organization. Number 8. Jin-Suk Chang. Soo-Jin Chang had huge goals but little money. Jin became a hairdresser and saved $11,000 for her first clothes company with her husband. Today, Forever 21 is one of America's best-known retail brands. The group's net worth is $4 billion. Chang is the company's chief merchandising officer, and her daughters help her. They possess 800 locations in 48 countries and employ 43,000. The family is involved in fundraising and charity work. Number 7. Diane Hendricks. Ken Hendricks' wife, film producer Diane Hendricks, has an estimated $4.9 billion wealth. Diane, a Wisconsin dairy family, skipped college to pursue real estate. Ken was a roofing contractor when she met him, and their professional collaboration led to a long and prosperous marriage with 7 children. ABC Supplies, founded by the couple, grew into a big private conglomerate and one of today's best-known commercial building enterprises. After Ken Hendricks died in 2007, Diane became Hendricks Holdings' sole owner and chair. Diane Hendricks is a major supporter of Wisconsin I and Rock County. She commanded Beloit Memorial Hospital, Forward Janesville, Black Hawk Bank, and State Line Boys and Girls Club for a while. Number 6. Marianne Litch. The Michigan-born Macedonian billionaire married Bill Litch in 1954, and the couple created a tiny restaurant that became a major American business. After her husband died, Marianne and her 7 children inherited a $5 billion sales chain, making her one of the top wealthiest businesswomen in the U.S. and the globe. The family invests in sports, gaming, and entertainment along with eateries. Litch is also the original investor of Detroit's Motor City, the world's most successful casino owned and run by a woman. Number 5. Blair Perry Oakden. Blair Perry Oakden owns 25% of the shares of Cox Enterprises, the media company started by her grandfather. The heiress has an estimated $12 billion in assets, but she doesn't work for Cox Enterprises. Her brother, James C. Kennedy, is in charge of the company right now. Blair is married to Simon Perry Oakden, and they have 2 sons, Andrew and Harry. Since 1970, the family has lived in Rockview Station, Australia. Mrs. Oakden is also involved in many charitable activities. such as helping nonprofits, schools, and programs to improve education. Blair wrote a book for kids called Down by the Gate, which is an interesting fact. Currently, her media and car company is worth $20.1 billion. Number 4. Abigail Johnson. Abigail Pierpoint Johnson is the CEO of Fidelity Investments and a media favorite. Her grandfather founded the corporation, which is now run by her father, Edward C. Ned Johnson III. Abby owns Fidelity International, which brought her $16 billion. She is one of the top richest female entrepreneurs in the world. Abigail is the only woman on the Committee of Capital Markets Regulation and the SIFMA Board of Directors, making her active in the Financial Services Forum. She was listed among the world's most powerful women in 2016 and other years. She has a 1984 art history degree. Number 3. Laurene Powell Jobs. Laurene Powell Jobs, 55, widow of late businessman Steve Jobs, has a $19.4 billion fortune. She's a successful executive who co-founded the board of College Track and Emerson Collective Advocacy, which focuses on education and immigration reform. She obtained a BA in political science from Penn School of Arts and Sciences and an MBA from Stanford. She married Steve Jobs in 1991 and has 3 kids, Reed, Aaron, and Eve. Laurene's riches comes from inherited Apple shares, the Stephen P. Jobs Trust, and a 7.3% ownership of Walt Disney Company. With these shares, she became the world's richest woman in tech. In the meantime, she established Terravera and worked as a trading specialist at Goldman Sachs. Mrs. Powell Jobs is participating in various school development efforts. She invested $500 million, set up college funds, and headed Stanford's Council on Foreign Relations Advisory Board. Number 2. Jacqueline Mars. Jacqueline Mars, a 79-year-old heiress and investor, came in second place. Mrs. Mars inherited $22 billion in shares of Mars Inc. In its heyday, Mars Inc. was the industry leader until Walmart eclipsed it in 1988. Mars is among the world's 30 richest people in 2017. Jacqueline made her career managing the family business with her sister Victoria B. Mars and abandoned the goal of working in anthropology. Her Bryn Mawr College major. She has never been politically involved, but her family spent a lot pressing Congress to repeal estate taxes. Her first husband, David H. Badger, has 3 children with her, Alexandra Badger, Stephen M. Badger, and Krista Badger. In 1984, Jacqueline married Swiss writer Hank Vogel. The marriage ended in 1994. Number 1. Alice Walton. Alice Walton is the richest woman in 2022. Once again, the richest person is the heiress to Walmart Stores, Inc. Walton is the richest woman in the world. She replaced Lillian Bettencourt in September. Walmart has 3 brothers on the list of the richest persons: Jim Walton, S. Robson Walton, and the late John R. Walton. Despite being the only woman among the heirs of a gigantic money-making machine, Alice Walton actively maintained and grew a family's riches. As an investment banker, Alice started as a financial analyst and manager at First Commerce, then became head of investment activities at Arvest Bank Group. E.F. Hutton employed her as a top broker, but she left in 1998 to start her investment bank, Llama. She also administered the Northwest Arkansas Council, contributing $79.5 million to the regional airport and receiving a terminal named Alice L. Walton Terminal Building. In 2001, she joined Arkansas's Aviation Hall of Fame. Alice Walton is a noted art collector. She bought Picasso's Blue Nude and Asher Brown's Duran's Kindred Spirits for more than $30 million each. Her favorite artists are Hartley, Homer, and Hopper. Walton was also politically involved in 2004, contributing to Restore Our Future and the Hillary Victory Fund. Her private life is murky. That's all for today. If you liked the video, click like and tell your friends and family about it. Soon, you'll be able to watch a new video. Keep helping and take care of yourself. Until then,